What's up, y'all? We back in the building. It's your boy D Friend.
What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy B Neely, man.
And we got Wardo in the building back for another episode of the Absolute Sure Podcast. And we got lists. We got more lists to go through. We got to go through ICEMAN, little things we've seen being released. We got to talk about Stefon Diggs' case. And we got a couple other things to talk about tonight as well. So before we get on that, if you're watching the replay, you're watching live, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed already. Go subscribe to their channel as well. Mike Drop Podcast. He just did an interview with Kodak Black's producer, manager. I don't know what he was. Was he a manager, producer? What was he?
Yeah, manager.
So shout out to that. Go follow. I don't know if Bryce still got his channel. I remember you told me you couldn't log into it. So subscribe to whatever Bryce got going on. But all right, so we got a lot. Like I said, we got a lot of things to get into, man. I do want to. I just want to hop into the list first because that's like we get the Stefon Diggs thing. Actually, you know what? Let's do Stefon Diggs first. We'll get to the list after that. So, today, Stefon Diggs was found not guilty of felony strangulation, and there was another charge, but it was a misdemeanor. So, we'll focus on the felony strangulation. So, his personal live-in chef accused him of putting her in a headlock, slapping her, which led to this arrest. Which at first I thought it was just a lawsuit. I didn't even know it was an actual criminal situation going on. I thought it was just like a, civil, like I want some money, give me the bread, let's see what we got to do. But it was actually a criminal case. It only lasted like 2 days, which is pretty quick because I'm assuming she was the only witness as far as, against him. The other people were kind of there to rally behind him and kind of corroborate his story. So that took place. Just let me know what y'all's thoughts on it, her testimony, and just this trend that we're seeing in these guys just kind of getting railroaded over and over again.
I mean, I was surprised. I mean, I didn't have any information going into it. I kind of just had all of just go off his back history of like, we know he like a player. We know he got like a really sexual past as far as like the different girls he like or want to fuck with and stuff like that. Like, I remember back in the day, this was years ago, they talked about asking the people in the locker room, what's the person on your team you would want to least likely to sleep be with your sister or something like that? Everybody in the locker room picked Stefon Diggs. So like it's been an ongoing thing for a long time that Stefon gets around. So when you hear like this type of stuff, it's like, well, maybe he is one of those guys that's like, like egotistical. If he can't get his way, maybe he flips out on girls or something like that. So it kind of felt like it was easy to believe without having any other facts besides just, hey, he was upset that, I had went up to him about a payment and stuff like that, and then he got upset that I questioned him about a payment and ended up strangling me and stuff like that. So it's like, when you just heard that from the first base, I honestly was going off of that, but now you get all this information coming out now from she did receive payments to that never was a thing to it was even like it was somebody else in the house, like his it wasn't his assistant, but like somebody that was in the house when she was talking about the hot dogs on the counter or something like that. So it wasn't even like
His
there was
personal
no one,
assistant.
yeah, personal assistant or something like that. So it's like other people in the house. It's just like when you start getting all these other details, it was hard to not see how she could have been lying in that situation, which was a complete 180 for me. But
Yeah. Fix your mic. It's doing a little clickety thing again. But I mean, I'll just hop in right here.
So
I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know the trial was even taking place right now until I saw the clips of the chef. So when you see the chef and she's saying these things, she's like, "Oh, he put me in this chokehold, and then I went over here, and then I did this, and then when Stefon Diggs' team comes at her with just the cross examination, and she just can't answer any of these simple questions. Like I saw today, they asked her. They said, "Hey, this is your mediator, right? This is who you told Cardi B to speak to. Did you know this person sent Stefon Diggs a demand letter for like, I forgot what it was for?" She just started, "Oh no, I don't know nothing about that." So his people are like, "So you're telling me you don't know when people that are representing you send communication to Stefon Diggs about payment or whatever you're trying to get?" And then they went in today and asked her, they said, "Were you not aware that your lawyer sent Stefon Diggs a $5.5 million settlement deal 3 weeks ago?" She said, "I don't know how to answer your question. I don't understand what you're asking." What do you don't? Okay, lady. Clearly, this is something going on here. Clearly, you thought this could be a play to get some money because I'm not even gonna say that Stefon Diggs didn't strangle her and beat her ass. He might have. She just not might have gave a fuck enough in the time to say nothing to try to do whatever. She just wanted money, and when she went out to try to do it, it just didn't work. Because I get what you're saying. Stefon Diggs got that sexual past, and people have this stain, I guess, against him, and he's a predator, and he's this, he's that. You got the guy who claims that he got beat up by Stefon Diggs, and or not even Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs' brothers or somebody beat him up in the elevator, tried to kill him because Stefon Diggs wanted to be gay with them. Like, you have those stories, so to some people it would be believable. But with this lady, if someone just really choked you, strangled you, it should kind of be not necessarily an easy thing to prove in court, but kind of similar to what happened to Meg with the Tory thing when she was twerking. Like a week later, people were kind of skeptical about that, and people were saying this and that. Like a day later, not even a full day, not even a full 24 hours later, she was on Instagram happy, shaking her ass and having a good old grand time. It's like, I mean, could that happen? I mean, everything's possible, but how likely is it? We saw you flew to New York the next day. They had video of her, no bruises on her neck. They were asking this lady, how tall is Stefon Diggs? He's taller than me. Do you know what he does? Oh, I've been to a couple games. Do you know what position he plays? Do you know how he gets tackled by people? She ain't like she didn't know he got tackled by people. Like, you're his chef. You've been around him for like a year and a half. You don't know what he does, and they were just trying to prove that. They're trying to prove that if Stefon Diggs was literally strangling you within an inch of your breath, you would probably have some. Because I mean, he's an NFL player. He's strong. You'd have some type of markings. Something will be on you. But the next day, there's nothing, and that's why they brought that girl you talked about earlier on there, where she was like, "Okay, what about on the second, the third, the fourth? Did anything arise, a bruise in any time frame after that you saw her?" And she was like, "No." So, it seemed like it was dead in the water. I did see one part when they were asking her, when they were deliberating with the jury, they came back and asked a question, like trying to clarify what it means to assault somebody. When I saw that, I was like, oh, hopefully they're not, sitting there like, well, maybe he did assault her. She's just not that great of a witness. So I was a little, when I saw that. But then they came back with the not guilty verdict. He starts crying, and just all around seemed like a rail job that went completely wrong for that lady.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad when your lawyer was like, I get it, our star witness may have been a little defensive, may have been a little reluctant to ask questions and stuff like that. It's like, it's a rough one when it happens like that. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before.
I mean, Kelsey. Maybe we didn't see it, but we definitely heard how she was on the stand. So, I mean, that's kind of like a similar...
Wasn't hers different? She was kind of like, I don't recall. She didn't like, she wasn't just like, oh, like, I don't know what's going on. Oh, why are you asking me this? Like,
well, she was still she was still combative in certain parts. They even at one point wanted to treat her like a hostile witness because she was just so combative and so, evasive of all the questions that she was being asked. But I just think it's one of those things like when you go in there, especially if you're a victim, if you're truly the victim, you got to have your shit in order because these people went to law school to trip you up, to make you look stupid, to make you look like the slutty chef who's just there to really get fucked, but you're not really there to cook. That's why when you have the assistant come in and say, she made a nigga a hot dog. Like, we got a chef here to make hot dogs. Like, not gourmet hot dogs, maybe a little wrapped in bacon or something, like that. Just a plain ass hot dog with mustard on the side of it. And I was like, clearly, this is a play. He cracked the code. He said, I got Cardi B, but I also got this chef with the big fat ass that lives 2 doors down from me. It's like, clearly, what's going on here with that. Cardi B, she's got to be a fucking idiot. It's like, if you don't see this chef cooking this motherfucker gourmet steaks after practice and she's making bullshit, clearly she should know something's going on with this lady, but maybe they didn't register to her. But like I said, it's all a shit show. Shout out to him. And if he did do it, hey, he got off, and she was a horrible fucking witness.
Yeah, and I always kind of say this, bro. The truth, it's a lot easier than people give it credit for. Like when someone's asking you questions and stuff like that, like you're gonna be able to like recant or be able to say stuff off your chest and like not be feeling like you like gonna get caught up or anything. Like, bro, you telling the truth. So for her to just be like just so horrible on the stand, I just feel like that just speaks to it not being truthful. It's like with a little kid, like, or a lying person, like, and you call them out on their lies, it's just like they can't stand on it because there's nothing real there. So every time you go to one thing or another, my shit's still tripping.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, we could hear you. It's just,
It's just clicking.
I don't know why I was doing that, but yeah.
It's like way better now.
Well, okay, all right. Well, all I say with this situation, I will say I feel like Kevin Samuels just like laughing in his grave because it just goes to like she had a role of kind of being like this mistress / cook and like making money every day, and like she literally blew it because from what we've heard, or at least allegedly, like she was trying to get a restaurant or something like that. And when things weren't necessarily going her way, and then also I think acting restaurant along with like she felt like she could be possibly getting replaced soon. So with all that being said, like with like another younger chef or something like that. So with all that being said, she started to fold and start to make these decisions in situations where now she pretty much lost her job, and even to get down to a point where like you was trying to get $5 million, but you could have got $100K or maybe a little more, who knows? But like you pass up the $100K and don't get nothing. Now you gotta pay all these lawyer fees, all these different shit like that. So like you end up taking even a huger L. Like you're gonna be in debt at this situation. You're gonna lose all your credentials pretty much. Nobody's gonna want to hire you to be a chef anymore. Like you pretty much cooked in the industry. So it's like for you to like had this like kind of sweetheart role where like, yeah, you was the side chick that could have just kept playing it cool, cooking for the nigga and just staying in your port, but
they want to go to the. Some people just want to go to the big leagues, man. Some people don't want to be in the minors anymore. You see Cardi B out there with her. Cardi B at the game. She got the attention. She like, I'm just the one he fucking on when he get home. When Cardi B got to go back to her kids or go back to Atlanta, wherever Cardi B lay her head at. But when she gone, it's me and him, only us in the house. And maybe she was tired of that. Maybe. But I mean, he had the perfect situation. It's like you got Cardi B. You got Cardi B at the house. She leave. And then you got the big booty chef. It's just like I'm living in heaven. And allegedly she could cook. We just know about the hot dog. We don't know what else she could cook. I need to see some meals. I need to see the business page because what restaurant was she even trying to start and what was the food that was on the menu for that? I got to see that as well.
That's what we call greed, bro.
Yeah, and that's what happens too. A lot of these people too. You got to think, man. Men out there, and women. Say this for you too, but men specifically. When you put a woman in a good situation, and that situation is too good to be true, and that situation start to slip away, beware of the things that may happen to you. That anybody will do things when they back to that corner and they about to lose out on that lifestyle and they're gonna lose all this money and millions and whatever. Same thing with Boston Richie. Boston Richie chick come out exposing him, saying she pegging him since she was 17 and he was 24 and this and that, and he kidnapped me, had me riding around butt naked from Atlanta to Orlando, wherever the hell she was going, butt naked on her period with the homies in the car. She was fine with all that, which I'm not saying is right. If he did it, he's a piece of shit. He should be in jail. But you fine with it all. Now, once that fame and money start to escape you, that's when you start to try to fight and crawl out of that. And then, this is shit that happened to you. I didn't even have the Boston Richie shit on the damn docket. I forgot he was getting pegged allegedly by the 17-year-old when he was like 25, which is a story within itself that is completely insane.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Allegedly getting pegged. Allegedly.
I refuse to
do
that
say
bullshit.
on that one.
That's
allegedly he was getting pegged.
That's tough.
Like I said, and the worst part about that isn't the pegging. It's that he was getting pegged by, a 17-year-old. So it's like, what are you doing? Allegedly,
bro.
He's had a lot of shit on his jacket. They called him a snitch. Now he getting pegged allegedly. Then there was the underage thing at the time when it happened. Like he just got so much shit on his jacket. He's fighting for his life at this point. But like I said, for Stefon Diggs, you made it out. The chef tried to throw you under the damn oven, and you made it out. And maybe an NFL team will take a chance on you. The Patriots released you. I'm sure you still get a great talent, so we'll see what happens for him moving forward in that situation. But he made it out because he was facing. When I looked it up, it said you can get max 5 years for that. So, hey.
And so if this would have worked and went through, she still would have got money, or he would have just went to jail.
He would have probably just went to jail. He would have went to jail.
So the whole like
I think
$5
it's a
million.
lawsuit.
So that whole like $5 million behind closed door stuff was like they trying to get him to get them the $5 million before he go to court and they'll drop the case or some shit.
Yeah, so she should be like, all right, I'll shut up. Because even when she said today, she said when his lawyer said that, she said, but he offered me $100,000 to recant my statement, which people will say that means that he's guilty. I look at that as $100,000 for the sanity of my mind to not even chance, because you don't know who's on the jury pool. They might be like, well, I hate this nigga. He lost my parlay. He played for the Patriots. Who knows what they could say or believe or feel. So it's like $100,000 to not go to jail when I have millions of dollars. That's like a drop in the pan. So
yeah,
I wouldn't put that as her saying that. I wouldn't put that as an indictment on him actually being guilty. It's just like if someone told me and I had millions of dollars, hey, I'm gonna push this story. It's fake, and if you might go to jail for 5 years, or you could give me $100,000, I'll probably give me $100,000. I ain't gonna risk it. That's just me though, but I'm not gonna risk it.
If he would offer like $5 million right before the trial, that might have been interesting because like he's scared of the verdict. $100,000 on Scream, he's scared of the verdict. It just like you said.
It's like $100,000. Go start your restaurant. Come on, you bullshitting. Yeah. Is a complex media list on the docket? It is on the docket. We're really about to get into that one.
That's what I'm
next. We get into that one next.
I don't care about
so every year. Since I don't know when, maybe it started 2023, I don't remember. The hip hop media power rankings have took over the internet every time they drop. Like this is bigger than the freshman XXL list at this point. We don't care about that shit no more. But when the hip hop media lists come out, people pay attention to it. So I'm gonna start from the bottom, just because I feel like it may be less conversation from the bottom as we go make our way to the top, right? Because I feel like the ones at the bottom are kind of like, you get it. Like you understand these people should be where they're at. So number one on the hip hop media rankings, according to Complex, this year is DJ Academics. Now, the fan vote says that he's overrated. 55% say overrated, 37% agree with it, and 8% say he's underrated. So from when I watched Academics sit down with the guy from Complex and they were discussing this, the criteria from this is really who had the biggest moments and whose voice kind of shapes and controls rap conversations and debate. And for all those that encompass, whether you hate them or like them, Academics would have to be like that guy to be number one. I just don't see now when y'all niggas getting all that, who has integrity, all that bullshit, let's be honest, on the internet. Nobody gives a fuck about that no more. They just don't. All that, who's most integrity, who's most this, who's most that, they don't give a fuck. It don't matter.
In that case, nobody has it because you could argue anybody. You could talk shit about any media person at this point.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
All
everybody's so biased. You can do it about anybody. That is true. That is true. But he's number one. Any disagreements with that one? Anybody got anything on the panel? Academics being number one, everybody's fine with that.
You think I'm gonna disagree?
You never know. You might think this guy should be number one. Number two.
He literally had a take 2 days ago. The Israel of hip hop. Come on, bro. What are you talking about?
That was crazy.
That
was crazy. Number two, Joe Budden at number two. 51% of people agree, 28% believe he's overrated, and 21% think he's underrated. So I would assume based on fan vote, people believe Joe Budden should be number one.
This from 2025, right?
This is for, they got it as 2026, but I'm assuming it's from this time last year, whenever the list came out last time to now.
He probably could have fought some more, honestly. I just feel like, what has Joe Budden really talked about or said? I mean, the Tyrese interview kind of was recent, but I just can't think of, I'm sorry, I can't even think of nothing. I can't think of nothing that was like standout moments this year.
Yeah, even the top five, I don't really agree with. But Joe Budden,
I do think Academics did make a good point when I watched the thing that he did, where he was saying, the guy asked kind of like, between you and Joe, who's one, who's two? He was kind of like, with me, it's just me. Like it's me versus a million. It's only me on my show. You hear my voice. I feel like Joe Budden's, it might be too many people at this point for For him to really get his it's like then you have the rotating cast, then you got shit behind the paywall, you got certain shit that might go viral here and there. But I'm just for me though, I don't see anybody else just off the top of my head who I would say would still even be over him though.
Yeah, he gets it by default. He gets it by default.
But I was gonna say shit. You could argue Mark on his own show is doing more like viral moments and stuff like that.
Mark Lamont Hill
on his own show, nah.
You talking about Mark Lamont Hill?
Yeah.
Nah.
Are you saying he's having more viral moments on the Joe Budden podcast than Joe?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about on his own, like Mark's own channel.
No, not on his own. No, fuck no.
Yeah. I mean, I do see a lot of clips start off with the cat. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like there's a lot. Joe Budden now is like playing the let these guys kind of navigate shit. Now, I'm sure. What the fuck is it? Oh, shit. Spilled the water. I'm sure when ICEMAN drops, Joe's going to be a lot more vocal and be more out there and be more conversation starter. But I feel like lately he has been taking a back burner to his cast.
Yeah, everyone is, though.
And his cast has really been controlling that conversation. So let's move on. Number 3. Number 3, DJ Vlad. DJ Vlad is number 3.
I disagree.
Way too high.
I disagree. Yeah.
What is
he? It says few. Okay, let me give you why. Few in the space covered the hip hop story of the year, the Diddy trial, like Vlad. Vlad was one of the main go-to places for all things Rico, even near the tail end when he was still doing interviews with figures allegedly involved in freak-offs like Sly Diggler, Daniel Phillips. He also had one of the biggest rap interviews of last year when he hosted 6ix9ine, the rapper, in typical 6ix9ine fashion, was shooting at everyone from Trippie Redd to Lil Durk.
That was the biggest interview?
The 6ix9ine one? Yeah, as far as views go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as far as views go, yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But that's one interview, though. But
yeah, I mean, I get what they're saying as far as like, because Vlad was having a lot of shit go viral too, because he was interviewing like the freak off niggas, like the Punisher guy who was talking at the trial was literally Al Vlad like the next week, and a lot of those stories were going viral. So like, I get that he was a part of that moment, so I feel like they're pushing it more because a lot of his interviews were a part of that moment. The Diddy trial was like a big deal last year, but it's just, I mean, it is his platform. He is asking the question, so I guess you would. Like him being there, it would make sense. But I don't know about 3 though. Because I do value.
Yeah, it felt too. Yeah.
I do value like the person being the
figure,
the driving force behind it. Like Vlad, yes, he's asking the questions, but it is still the person that he's able to get on the show. That is, you know.
I mean, maybe I'm comparing it to Vlad. I just like we've seen even just in his style of format kill way more consistently than he did last year. Like we're gonna say the Diddy and the 6ix9ine, like that's it. Like we've seen Vlad go like viral after like just keep going viral after interview. So it's like,
but I mean, to be fair,
I don't know.
You could that could just be because other people are just stagnant. Like what is everybody else talking about? Like if you look at a lot of rap niggas today, they're still only talking like niggas are still doing like Euphoria re-reactions to like what we like, bro. It's like niggas still stuck in that type of time loop. So we'll see. So number 4 is Joe and Jada. Now, me personally, I have never in my life watched a Joe and Jada podcast. I've never been entertained by the clips that I've seen from Joe and Jada. So them being a number 4 to me doesn't make sense. So you know, Fat Joe and Jadakiss?
Exactly, Bryce.
Oh,
yeah. Who the fuck is
Joe
that?
and Jada sound like a dude and a girl.
These last
Fat Joe and Jadakiss.
Like DJ Vlad is only there. I think
too high.
I think Vlad is only there.
They shouldn't be higher than. They shouldn't be higher than Cam and Mace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's like sports though.
I mean,
they got Cameron on this list still. So I mean, and he had the J. Cole.
Where fucking Shannon? Even Shannon Sharp should be higher than like Vlad. Like that's like sounding the same realm, but like
I agree.
More like
last year he didn't really have a case, but this year, yeah, Shannon Sharp definitely, that's very true.
His interview still going viral. Like you see Nick Cannon, you seen the Kevin Gates, you name them, bro. Like them hoes back to back.
Yeah,
it be the Michael Beasley. Like it be people you don't be thinking I need to like watch an interview about. He's doing good interviews with at this point. That's like, yeah, nah.
Yeah. All right, number 5 is Charlamagne the God. Charlamagne the God at number 5.
Too high, bro. Like all these
Charlamagne
niggas
the God, number 5.
They living off old hype, bro. Hell no.
I think everyone besides Ack is too high right now, objectively. As
I guess
subjective as
when you say too high, so who would you slide in at number
So,
two?
I don't even put Ebro higher than that nigga. And I don't like Ebro at this point. Like Ebro had it's bad viral moments, but it's still more viral moments than Charlamagne. Like what? I'm not.
I don't know. When I make videos about Ebro, they don't get no views. I make videos about Charlamagne, the views come in. I don't know. I don't know. That's just me. That's just my algorithm.
That because that's a household name. Maybe the brand is different. But like, what has Charlamagne really done in a year? Like, I can't remember anything.
I think the Netflix thing kind of definitely hindered them this year as far as the interviews getting the reach that they used to at one point. I feel like he's still a person people check for to see what he say, but I feel like when he does say something, it's not as punchy as it used to be. Like it's kind of just like it's like a vague kind of just like, oh yeah, they should have did that.
And for sure, Rory and Mal at this point, I would say, which is crazy to say. I don't think if you said that 5 years ago that Rory or whenever they broke up with with Joe Budden, that they could possibly be
number 6, Bryce's favorite person. Number 6 at all hip hop media, Anthony Fantano. Number 6. How do you feel about that one? I will say, I'm not in his algorithm, but his channel outside of his music is outside of the like, hey guys, I'm doing a music review about whatever. His commentary do get a lot of views on his other channel. I will say that. Now, his clips don't go viral on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter as much, but he's got an audience that does tune in to listen to whatever he got to say about music besides like actual just music.
Some of these people I only put high because of their consistency and because of other names being stagnant, like you said. Like Vlad, I would only put Vlad in the top 5 because of how consistent he is. Like he uploads mad clips every fucking day.
Yeah.
And then he has like 2 or 3 interviews each cycle period where you can arguably put him in the top 3 or top 5. Jadakiss and Fat Joe, that's like mandated.
That feel like some legacy paid, like they paid.
They just started. Didn't they just start last year?
They started last year. They were ranked last year when they just started like number 15.
Like 15,
now they jumped all the way to 4.
Like,
which I don't know what they've done to be pushing number 4. To be quite, this is me personally. I don't watch Joe and Jada shit. I
can't
clips,
tell you a clip from,
but
I see some clips every once in a while, but nothing like they'll have some clips. Like I see them with an artist or something like that.
Top 4?
Clips, but nothing like that. What I'll say with Fantano. If you throw like the screw faces and like the what's the other nigga, Mr. Company Man, kind of in that around, because it's like they're still benefiting from post beef shit that was happening in 2025 to 2026, and like every time they say something that's somewhat controversial, like they do buzz a little bit. So I will say I could see that because like I mean even right now it's a dude like attacking Screwface or something that's like used to be his friend. I don't know, like it.
Watching a 3-hour video, I was like,
arguably, I put Big Bang.
I just heard about
it. 10. Like Big Bang at 13, I put Big Bang in the top 10.
Well, let's get there. All right, so 6 Fantano, 7 is Rory and Mal, 7 is Rory and Mal. Academics made the point that because the guy said that he's kind of like an insider for Drake, and Academics was saying, obviously you got the bias against him, but you can't put a nigga in there just because he know Drake. If his only claim to fame and their only notoriety is only when it has to do with Drake, then they should be on this high on the list. That's Academics' claim about them. But what do y'all think about that? Because I like their other clips outside the Drake shit, but I guess that's maybe when only Academics sees them as when.
I'm probably the only one in here that actively like listens to them like every week, and their dynamic with Demarius is pretty good, pretty funny. I'm pretty engaged. It's more structured. It feels more like a podcast, like compared to Joe's, where it's like 8 people and it'd be random people in and out. It's like. It actually feels like they're covering hip hop on like a global scale. Like, I don't know. It just feels more structured. I think they should definitely be top 5 for sure. Like if you could put Jadakiss and Fat Joe top 4.
No, I think Rory and Mal should definitely be above Jadakiss and Fat Joe for sure.
At the very least.
For sure. 5. I feel like the thing is with them, they got the respect because legendary, whatever. But as far as hip hop media power,
that shit don't mean nothing in media though. Like. Okay, you're a legend, so what?
I was saying, but they got that. That's why people put them there. Like they're just a name. So when they do something, people will talk about it because they're Fat Joe and Jadakiss. But when I'm thinking about media and people, I'm thinking like, hey, ICEMAN about to drop, right? What niggas do I want to hear talk about ICEMAN? That's me personally. Now everybody else have different. What they think when they think about media. Yeah. When Kendrick drop, who do I want to hear? Whose opinions do I go to first when I want to hear them talk about X, Y, and Z within hip hop? It's not Joe and Jada. Now. They do have experience. Obviously, they're legendary rappers. but they're just not the ones I'm running to say,
Media.
what does Fat Joe think about Iceman? Like that's just not who
Powerful names
I'm
in
looking
media.
to think about.
They are
So-
not powerful names in hip hop media.
And then I would say too, even because people, well, they do interviews, but are their interviews really like that? You know,
They cool.
culture
Interviews be
shifting
cool.
where it's like you have to watch. Did you out like when the Breakfast Club used to do interviews? They'd be like, "Did you see this interview? Did you see that?" Like, I ain't never been on Twitter because I'm not in high school like with Breakfast Club in college, but like, you gotta watch this Joe and Jada interview. It's like I just don't. I've never seen that. I've never
like
never seen that.
everyone below Jadakiss and Fat Joe, you could argue for being above them. Like the next 5 people you're about to say, you could argue over them.
All right, number 8 is Karuko. That's a Twitter page.
I could
Posts a lot
argue
of,
a Twitter page over them.
They
Yes.
post they aggregate content. They post, hey, this coming out, leak this. Here's this clip of this person saying that. I think you could group everybody in that though. You could have grouped like
all of the type of
you could have just put like hip hop Twitter pages and put like just the biggest, you know, the ones that do the same shit that he does on there.
academics
Hip Hop
TV, all that
Daily,
shit.
Scuba, what's his name? Scuba Duba. What's his name? Scuba something.
Scuba Ryan. Yeah.
There's another
You
guy.
could put Flacco in there, too.
Fear Buck. Like, well, I wouldn't even say Flacco. Flacco would be to me higher than them because he's an actual personality himself. Like, this is me. So he's a snub. We can talk about the snubs as well.
Shit,
But
I'll put Whack 100 in that bitch.
no, Wack 100. Yeah, he could be. I guess.
It's me.
Technically of the West Coast, him and Adam.
Yeah, and Adam. Yeah.
All right, number 9 is Ebro. I don't know, for some reason I'm not really mad at Ebro being here. Since he's left Hot 97, I feel like there's been way more conversation about him than as of late. Whether you think it's clickbaity or whatever, it's media.
Even before
Point
that.
is to generate conversation, and he's generating conversation whether you like it or not. He just went viral this week because he said that Thriller is the McDonald's of albums. Whether you agree with it or not, if you can cause conversation in media, you're doing your job. I'm sorry, you just are.
Yeah.
So
Even
I'm not
the Drake
like
and
9
Cancer.
to me. 9 isn't a bad.
I'm not mad at it, but I just don't really agree. I think he'd be a little bit lower, but
Based on all the people in front of him, he could be higher, honestly. But in my personal list, if I was to put some shit down, he might be lower.
All right, number 10 is Plackboy Max. I don't really have an opinion on Plackboy Max. Is the In the Booth as like popping as it was last year? I'm not sure.
That's what that's for.
I mean, that's what
I think I could argue higher.
Twitch,
segment,
In the
but
Booth, Song War series. I mean,
album reactions, I could argue a higher also as well, just for his
maybe,
lane.
like I said, and also I'm not a kid, so maybe for like the youth, like
For
he's
his
their
lane,
guy.
yeah, like
So,
you have to, yeah. For his lane, I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't be higher.
60% say he's overrated.
16.
Yeah, already. I don't know. I feel like I be watching I Am Dante
Yeah.
reactions on albums more than I don't know. And that shit was just some random shit. I ended up finding myself
When
watching.
you think
two
about
videos.
like powerful, I'm thinking about like influential. I don't think Dante is as influential as Plackboy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not. I just be
He
seeing
was at
people
one point, though.
definitely
He was at
fuck on
one
his
point.
shit,
Yeah,
though.
back then he was, but
All right, number 11, we got On the Radar. It's the green background. They do the freestyles. As a platform,
yeah.
I'm not mad at it because a lot of people do go there to do their freestyles. It's one of the places that people want to go do their freestyles. Castanat even had his own room there at the Mafia-thon shit. So, you know,
I feel
like I
like
said,
that
for
fell off a
me,
little bit.
I value the media personality aspect, but this just says hip-hop media, and I guess freestyles is a part of hip-hop media. But
yeah, I think
he's
they'll be
there
a
at
little bit
number
lower.
11. Let me see. Is he overrated, underrated?
I think it's
Most people
overrated.
agree with this ranking, so okay. Kai Cenat, number 12. I mean, Kai's been gone for like months, so I wouldn't even.
He's been gone since what,
We
September.
could just pull him off the list at this point. Big Bang. I would say Big Bang should be higher
He should be
because
top 10.
when it comes to Atlanta, he has been the go-to guy for those conversations. Like he had the big Young Thug interview, he had the big 21 Savage interview post F the Streets. So he has those moments, and you know he's just the guy that people want to hear, especially when it's talking to Atlanta people. He had the YSL Woody interview that was good as well. So I mean, I would have him a little bit higher just based off of things that have been discussed in interviews. Now we're just going to interviews. Big Bang's interview with 21 Savage and Young Thug were way more widespread and talked about than anything Joe and Jada have done the entire year. That's just me. I don't know. I could live in a bubble where I don't watch Joe and Jada and niggas love them, but I do feel like Big Bang shit has been more impactful than theirs.
Even Vlad is with that when we said those interviews was bigger than what Vlad did last year?
Well, 6ix9ine.
This is off our personal
6ix9ine was the biggest interview, so I wouldn't.
That shit was bigger than like the.
I don't think that was as big as the Young Thug one. Nah.
What was the caption? All them like different shit that Young Thug.
It was big, but it wasn't as big.
And all that shit. Like
yeah, it wasn't as big as the Young Thug one. It wasn't. But it was big though. But it wasn't that.
Maybe numbers wise, but like
and the 21
impact wise,
too. Yeah.
The impact of that Young Thug one was like actually hilarious. Like people was actually like.
Oh, it definitely it definitely got memeified. Sure.
I feel like that 6ix9ine shit came and went, but I don't know. I maybe was just disconnected and even pay attention to that moment.
Let me see. Hold on.
I birthed you, my nigga. I mean, God birthed you, but I helped.
But that shit was fucking hilarious.
It was a lot of hilarious shit in there.
Yeah, nah, he definitely has a case of being top. I would arguably put him over.
Well, I lied. That's not the biggest. Big Bang and Young Thug got 4.1 million views. 6ix9ine and Vlad got 1.3. So
I'm not looking at you. I'm talking about like the actual conversation.
No, I'm just talking about to correct the views part of it.
Correct, yeah.
To correct the views part of it, this view got way more. Right. And then to talk about the social media impact of it, those moments that Young Thug had, and also just like everything. This is his first interview, right, out of prison. So you got that narrative. Then you got the Gunner conversation.
That was
you got the
huge.
prison call conversation. And Big Bang wasn't sitting there like just being like a yes man. He was kind of like pushing back, like, I don't know about that.
That's why I have him top 7.
I don't know about that. So
he's up there for me. He's in my top 7.
I'm not mad at. I think he probably should be top 10. I'm not mad at that one.
I put him over Fantano.
I'm not mad at that. He should be top.
Because
I guess the only question would be, like with the Vlad thing, because Vlad's just consistent, like you said. There's always clips going out. There's always videos. There's always whatever. Like, would you take one or like 2 interviews that are big throughout the year over like just the full year of consistency? Like I said, talking to all the niggas from the Diddy trial, having the Boosie shit that goes viral, having the Aries Spears shit goes viral, having the 6ix9ine shit. Like, would you put that over that just because maybe like one interview is bigger than everything else?
I mean, he has multiple that were huge, but
or the multiple, just the.
I personally value like how consistent you are, like kind of what you said, like if the Drake shit. When Drake drops, who do you want to hear from? Like I'd rather want to hear from Vlad than Big Bang about Drake, even though it's like there's not really.
So you're saying Vlad will be over Big Bang to you?
Like yeah, like I'd rather want to see Vlad content, not Big Bang. Big Bang is like Atlanta type shit. Like I don't want to really hear anything from Big Bang outside of Atlanta.
Oh, so like if Gucci do an interview, you would hope that he would do it.
Oh
with
yeah,
Big Bang.
for sure. Oh for sure. Yeah.
Gunna did an interview, you would
anything
like
Atlanta. Yeah, anything Atlanta.
Okay.
Kind of like with Say Cheese. Like for anything Dallas based, like I want to hear.
I think Say Cheese like anything South based, anything like in the South. We'll take it New Orleans. We'll take Baton Rouge, like anything in Memphis. Even I'll take some Memphis shit. Because I'm looking at Vlad shit. It's just so many people, so many clips. Like you got Dog. I don't know who the Dogface is, but he's doing pretty good. Academics is on there right now. 10-9 Jake, Tony Yayo, Lil Woody's on there. Like,
and he also does a thing where he lets.
It's kind of hard to just. I want to say beat the consistency because technically, I really only got to interview 5 niggas a month and then make 50 clips, and then it's like here's the 50 clips of these 5 niggas for the entire month, and then I can go the next month and interview another 5 people, but it's still consistent because you're still posting every day. But yeah, we don't gotta stay on that too long. But I think Big Bang should definitely be higher than Joe and Jada, and more towards maybe like the top 7. I could say top 7. Yeah. All right, Fraser Thorpe is number 14. For context, Fraser Thorpe is the guy who sat down with Jay-Z. He works at Rolling Stone, I believe, or GQ, one of those. He interviewed the Clips last year when they kind of broke the whole Drake, my contract, UMG didn't want to whatever. So that's why he's on the list for the Jay-Z interview and the Clips interview.
I think he should be lower.
Oh, lower. Like I don't. It's just me too. It's like I get that we live in a time that we want to respect the journalists that do the writing, but it's like like it's not you. Like it's like technically it is you. You're asking the question, so I don't want to say it's not you. You're presenting the questions, but when I think of him and Jay-Z, I still feel like that's manufactured. Like you're a guy I feel like is safe. You're gonna ask me the right questions, and like this is why you're here. Like that's how I look at that situation. I don't think like you're pressing the line on Jay-Z. Like the most hard pressing thing you asked him was like, how do you feel when people call you a capitalist? It's like,
Yeah.
Shout out to
why even ask this nigga about
Jazz.
being best friends with Diddy? Like that's the shit I want to know. Like I don't give a fuck about this nigga being a capitalist. Who gives a fuck? We in America. What do you think? What are you supposed to do? So I don't know. I feel like Frazier at 14 is high because, like I said, I feel like they want to throw that real journalist person in there. And I mean, shout out to him. He's doing his thing. So, okay, Ward will be back.
I was reading the
15.
comments. Shout out to
let me look at
Jazz
the comments
God,
real quick.
G Block. My fave high calorie.
Is everybody frozen or just me? Just me? My favorite high calorie individuals. Keep it up, boy. I think that's just me. Okay, Bryce is back. He's in and out. All right, he's here. Who? Oh, flying low stupid. Who?
Yeah,
all right, we back. The boys are back. The boys are back. He used to be at Complex, right? So yeah, he's biased. Yeah, he was one of the guys that was at Complex.
He's like a B-dot ass nigga, bro. Respectfully.
Those Diddy interviews were viral, and 6ix9ine and Boosie was still doing his thing. Vlad had plenty of combo around him to be the second. Top 5, I wouldn't complain. Oh, you know what I thought about too for snubs, just off the top of my head? Did he do a lot of shit last year? That Speedy guy, I feel like he does. Does he do a lot of interviews last year?
Yeah, I don't know why Speedy isn't at least on
I feel like Speedy should be mentioned at least. But regardless, number 15 is Cameron. He had the J. Cole interview, which was amazing for him. And he pops in on hip hop commentary every once in a while. Obviously, the feud's ongoing with Dame Dash, Jim Jones are in conversation. So I'm not mad at him being there, but I feel like it's not necessarily. I don't feel like he's there for his hip hop commentary more than he's just a hip hop figure that does media.
Putting him below Frazier is crazy. Like Frazier, I have no idea who this nigga was before this list.
He doesn't have a Jay-Z and Clips interview, you know? He's got J. Cole and Shine, but he doesn't have the Jay-Z.
Lala Anthony has a Beyonce interview. Yeah, should she be on the
list?
True,
she does. She does.
Like, come on, bro.
Shout there. Number 16, we got Joe Caraminensi and Joe Casacarelli. They are the white dudes that do Popcast. They interviewed the Clips. They're like a New York Times podcast. I've seen some of their stuff. It's not like horrible. Once I get down to this part of the list, like this just feels like kind of like when I get down to this part of the list, it's kind of like just the de facto niggas that you may know that hey, we're just gonna throw these guys on there. So I'm not completely like upset by it, but I do think there's people that should be on there before them.
What's the NFR niggas? They should be on there.
They should be on there. Regardless, niggas think they got payola or whatever.
They should be higher than these.
They should be on there.
Yeah,
they should be on there. I ain't gonna lie. Number 17, Bootleg Kev. I don't know when the fuck the last time I went to listen to or hear anything I got to do with Bootleg Kev. I'm just be 100%.
What did he do the last 12 months? Like,
he does interviews, but like I'm like he's just not.
What has he done?
What has he done lately? Let's see what they got for him. Bootleg Kev has every hip hop nerd's dream job. This year he caught the baby at the peak of his comeback arc, secured one of Blueface's first interviews since the release from jail, chopped it up with Lil Yachty, and spoke with De La Soul about the group's first album together in over a decade. The hustle mentality has never left Kev, despite how established he's become, attacking each interview from multiple angles. Kev never runs out of things to say, reminisce on, or dig deep a bit into the lore. I mean, shot, he got those some good interviews to have, but were they good interviews? That's the question. Did they control or shift any conversation?
This is where I'm like, where the fuck is Flacco? Like, where is like Whack? Where's Flacco? Where are niggas that are like present in hip hop, like at least the last 6 months?
Yeah,
I don't know what people are looking at when they put niggas like them. Like
number 18, Fall from Grace out of the top 10. Gillian Wallow, $1 million worth of game.
And Drink Champs kind of dropped.
I don't know when the last time I went for Gillian Wallow interview. Like I said, I'm sure they're still big in their sector of the internet, but I mean, I can't think of.
I don't know about Neon at 19. But.
Oh, they had the first Pooh Shiesty interview. Okay, that's a good. But I don't remember nothing from it that I could think of.
Pooh Shiesty interview. I don't even remember that.
It says they scored the first big Pooh Shiesty interview after he came home.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I mean, this thing too is like some of these interview niggas, it be too like, I don't want to say dick sucky, but too like, you know, like,
yeah.
Can we get some real questions? Like, oh, little brother, you the great. Like, hey, let's get some, you know. I want to know some shit. Like, I don't want to just be like a fucking circle jerk fest.
Yeah.
Number 19, probably the most controversial one on this entire list. Number 19, we got Neon. The streamer Neon at number 19. I get it. He broke LiAngelo Ball. His thing is he drove through O Block. That's what it says here. He went to O Block and gave out money, which I don't know why that would put you on a hip hop list. Like, to me, this feels like Complex, like wanting to tap into the streamer world a little bit more and also rage bait people at the same time. So that's why I feel like Neon is here. And maybe his Iggy Azalea streams. I don't know.
That's probably the main reason that the Iggy Azalea shit. Yeah.
Number 20.
If that's the case, you should put Ben up there.
Ben the Don. I mean, DDG. Yeah, true.
DDG.
Number 20. Yeah. Number 20 is Nadeska Alexis. Shout out to her, but
that's too high for me, honestly.
She's like, I feel like she's just de facto. Like they got. I feel like they have to put those. I'm not saying Nadeska is necessarily legacy media, but they have to put those like cookie cutter Complex alumni. You know, you got to put your alumni in there to be like, look, my niggas have made it. We got Joe, we got Ack, we got Fraser Thorpe, we got Nadeska. So look at the tentacles we were able to create in this hip hop media landscape. But I mean, Nadeska's like what the C, no disrespect, like the C mic, not even the C mic, maybe the D mic on her Apple show with Ebro and them. So I mean, I mean, she did sit down with J. Cole. That is true. I'm reading it. But still, 20, maybe, not to say you shouldn't be on the list because now they've expanded to 32, but 20, I don't know about that.
That was a safe interview, too.
I think the biggest issue with the list be when there's such clear snubs, you kind of have to have an issue with everybody that's in a position. Like, if there wasn't snubs, let's say Wayno was on here, Poetic Flocka was on here, and I can't even think of anybody else off the top of my head, but let's just say somebody else that I could think of was on here.
DJ Head.
They're higher. They're like in the 30s. Then it would make sense to me, right? Because even with all the hubbub, you would think maybe like, I know his shit's really Drake centric, but even like Glasses Malone over Nadeska, just as people who are having everyday conversations about what's going on in hip hop. But shout out to her. She's 20. She's on Apple Music. Number 21 is Nardwar. Can't hate on the legend. He's the legacy guy. Nardwar, shout out to him.
What has he done in the last 12 months, though?
He links up with Netspend, Alchemist, Mike.
Netspend.
Number 22. I'm not actually one. Lauren LaRosa, number 22. I feel like she is the.
She should be higher than Nadeska.
Pulling all the sources and getting all the stories. So being on the list in general for me, like, it makes it like I feel like she should be over Nadeska. Like if Nadeska's 20, Lauren LaRosa should be like number 15 or 14. If that's they were going by.
She's on Breakfast Club. What was it?
She's like the
she's on Breakfast
She's
Club.
The one who does like the news.
Yeah.
She breaks the story. She gets the sources. So she's there. So I mean, I think she should be higher than Nadeska if we're gonna put Nadeska on the list. Number 23 is Trap Lord Ross. Now, I don't feel like Trap Lord Ross is as big as he used to be with his like main channel 8-hour videos, but he does still post daily content about certain cases. Right now, he's really honed in on the David one, and I mean each video is getting like 200,000 to 300,000 views every day. He's posting about it. So I mean, in that realm, he's kind of taking it from I'm gonna make 8-hour videos to I'm gonna make multiple 8 to 10 minute segments of these crimes and cases, and is doing well for him.
Where would y'all put? Where would y'all put What's the Dirt on this list?
Top 15. He's in my top 15 personally.
Based on this list, yeah, I would probably say so too.
If we're going off the last 12 months, yeah, I think he's top 15.
Yeah, he could be in here over Gilly, Bootleg, Kev. I think a lot of these people too, that they like, especially some of the interviewer people, that are thriving off of the fact that they had like these big guests, which like I said, their interviews weren't horrible, but I still like really thrive off the personality aspect of some of these things.
And covering all those Icemans and stuff like that, like, yeah, I don't see how he's not.
Number 24 is Shannon Sharp.
Nope.
That's way too low. Criminally too low.
I think they got backlash on that last year because he was number 14 last year. I felt people were kind of like, Shannon Sharp's not hip hop media, so they're just like, well, let's keep him on the list, but let's move him back. But I mean, if the thing is he's an interviewer and he's interviewing hip hop artists, then
I liked his Ray J interview.
Why would he not be on?
And hip hop adjacent.
Ray J interview was good.
Yeah, why would he not be on the list? Number 25, Nori. I can't name you anything Nori did at all in 2025.
Drink Champs.
To be quite honest with you, I don't even know a Drink Champs interview. When I see Drink Champs interview clips, it's all old shit. I never see anything recent or new. And then when I only see Drink Champ clips on Instagram and YouTube Shorts, it's only when he's sitting there with him like, who's better, Jay-Z or Nas? And they'll say, drink a shot or not. Who's better? Like, it's never just like Nori really just taking the reins and running with it. So Nori, to me, probably shouldn't be on the list this year. That's just me, though. Then we move on to number 26, Jim Jones. I said this in the video I'm about to make about this shit. Jim Jones to me shouldn't be on the list. What the like?
I think Nori should be on there.
I feel like when it comes to their podcast, isn't Mano the more like Mano's on with Angela Yee? At least he's got that show. Like I don't know. I feel like Mano should be on here over Jim Jones, but that's just me thinking about it from that perspective.
I don't be watching the old niggas, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Media personalities. I'm just not. Jim Jones isn't.
What's the dirt? The Drake Glazer? That's risky. Okay, I guess.
Number 27. This one, I think this person should be a lot higher. If we're gonna give Vlad the credit for being consistent and having these stories that go viral with these behind the scenes Diddy whatever, Art of the Dialogue should definitely be a lot higher on this list, in my opinion, because he had all the Diddy bodyguards that was there during the trial, and those were getting hella views. Those are causing a lot of conversation. Right now, he's got Dame Dash sitting down with him, and everything about Jay-Z is doing pretty well and creating conversation. So, Art of Dialogue should definitely be at least top 15. At least top 15.
I mean, Art of Dialogue is there. I mean, Say Cheese. Say Cheese.
I feel, honestly, Art of Dialogue's content is doing better than Say Cheese as far as maybe because Say Cheese don't push his shit on social media as much as Art of Dialogue does. But I'll put Art of Dialogue as far as consistent content that gets conversation started and is aggregated for other further conversations than a Say Cheese interview. Because when I think of Say Cheese, all I really think about is like Charleston White. And also, why is Charleston White on the list? Why is Charleston White on the list? He's definitely, whenever he says something good or bad, yeah, he's a person who talks. He gets on his Instagram. He does interviews with people. Like, what's the difference between him and Wack 100? Just that he doesn't have a show every single week that he sits down with somebody like
Wack
Adam
goes
and Wack
live
show.
on his YouTube. So I mean, shit.
So I mean, like Charleston White go live on Instagram. Media is anything. So
yeah.
I mean, I think Charleston White should definitely be on the list. If we're going to put these people on these lists. Number 28, the Kid Mero. I don't get why
he's literally about to lose the job. Right?
He's on Hot 97. I've always said this for the longest time. The whole Mero Deezus phenomenon. I never understood. I never got it. I don't get it now. I don't think the jokes are. I just nothing. I don't know. It's like when he talks, just like it feels like I'm trying too hard. I don't like to listen to people when I feel like they're trying too hard. So that's how I look at Mero. In this
they do have something against West Coast media outlets, from what I've seen.
Next up is Arshawn Jawade. He runs a site called Kids Takeover. Maybe that's for the younger crowd. I'm not too.
Yeah, for his lane, yeah, I could see that. But once we start getting to 30, I'm like, okay, you're just trying to put names there. Like,
DJ Head and Gina Views, West Coast.
We don't care about their platform unless
they might start. Hey, ICEMAN about to drop. The hate's gonna come. They're gonna pop. They're gonna pop back out, man. That shit about to get revitalized when ICEMAN drops. So just stay tuned, and we for sure will see the clips of hate coming. So number 30, number 31, Underground Sound. Don't know what. I guess it's an Instagram page.
It's more of a page. It's not really a.
Don't know nothing about him.
That's like a Kirko almost.
32, Elliott Wilson. He went from 7. I guess where he was way higher than 17. But
he shouldn't even be on the list. I ain't gonna lie.
He's since they show shut down.
Yeah, he shouldn't be on the list.
Quiet, peep, nothing, nothing. Just retweets. And last but not, I know we got 3 more. So the next is Alphonse Pierre. Now I will say, Alphonse Pierre is a writer for Pitchfork, and he grades albums. He gives them really bad grades. Or he gives albums that shouldn't get good grades, really good grades. And those do cause conversation just because they get a lot of hate. So, and I guess for that, it makes sense that I'm at 33.
Yeah, at that point, you should just put D-Friend on the list. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
What are we saying here? What is that? Like a shot? Like, what the fuck is that? We might as well put you on the list, bitch. What does that mean?
Nigga, put a random nigga off Pitchfork on it. You might as well just put a random writer out.
Pitchfork's a big publication.
But no one cares about in hip hop media. No one gives a fuck.
Every time nigga do a review, niggas on Twitter cry about it. I mean, so
I care about Fantano's rating.
Like I'm sure when ICEMAN drop and Alphonse gives it a 3.2, niggas gonna post it and they gonna get
mad. That'd be crazy.
Bro, no one care about no Pitchfork.
Number 34, we got Dante.
Dante should be higher. That's good.
And last but not least, at number 35, we got Rob Markman.
Should be higher.
It was a weird list.
Very weird list. I mean, yeah, it's all over the place. Rob Markman should be higher.
According to the fans, now let's do that. We'll just run through this real quick. According to the fans who voted, we had 9,000 votes on this so far. We got Joe Budden number 1, Rob Markman 2, Nardwuar number 3, Nadeska number 4, Academics 5, Cameron 6, Charlamagne 7, Jadakiss and Joe 8, Frazier Thorpe 9, On the Radar 10, Big Bank 11, Gilly Wallow 12, Rory Amal 13, DJ Vlad 14, Fantano 15, Bootleg Kev 16, Lauren LaRosa 17, DJ Head 18, 19 Nori, 20 Karuko, 21 Ebro, 22 Blackboy Max, 23 Kai Snat, 24 Kid Mero, 25 Popcast, 26 I'm Dante, 27 Art of Dialogue, 28 Shannon Sharp, 29 Trapler Ross, 30 Elliot Wilson, Arshawn Jawad, 32 Neon, 33 Jim Jones, 34 Underground Santa, and 35 Alfonso Pierre.
That list might have been slightly better.
Slightly better? The fuck was that? That shit was ass. I think both
was ass.
I mean, I wouldn't say the list is ass. I just feel like there's too many names
that shit is ass.
That aren't really providing prominent things. And even if you inserted people that were snubbed, that we could just think of Wayno, Poetic Flacco, Whack 100, Charleston White. Let's even say Cheese. Say Cheese could definitely be on this list. So what's the dirt? So 6 people.
Screwface. I'll put Screwface on that bitch over a lot of niggas on this list, and I do not like that nigga, but let's be honest.
It's hard.
Let's be honest. I'll put that nigga on this list over a lot of niggas we just said. A Pitchfork writer. What are we talking about?
I mean, I guess.
What are we talking about, nigga? Hip hop? Pitchfork?
The Company Man? I guess.
Bro, that's like putting a Rolling Stone writer. Who cares?
But what if they're writing great articles?
Then put a Complex writer on there. I don't care about no Pitchfork writer. Fuck out of here.
I'm just saying, man. Who knows? Let me see. I ain't really been tuning into the chat.
I'll put Chigs on that bitch.
Someone said Neon's actually valid. Neon has collabed with many rappers, gave them a look. I mean,
like LeAngelo Ball.
I just don't look at that as.
Come on.
I don't know. Like, I guess streaming with a rapper all day could be a form of hip hop media. I just don't look at it like. It's just like a promo thing. It's just like, I don't know.
That is media though.
Where Wayno at? Not on the list. Drake should be number 1 on that list. He's the topic of discussion on everyone's podcast. That Cole interview, if he would have told her to go fuck right there, she would have. Okay.
I mean, Drake is a streamer though, so.
True. I like What's the Dirt, but it's too Drake-centric, his content. I mean, literally everybody's content is like...
DJ Head? Kendrick?
Like everybody, a lot of these niggas' content is like
these
Drake.
Niggas be Kendrick-centric, Jay-Z-centric, but when it's Drake, he's too Drake-centric. Like, what are you
talking about? What does Complex have against West Coast media outlets? It's for upper middle-class liberal white people. Mero, y'all doing the... Oh, come on.
Yeah, they're quick to put.
Once it hit 11 p.m. our time, we press and play. It's no question about it. We'll be here next Friday.
They are pretty quick on like putting like New York media people over West Coast people.
Thursday night, right?
Yeah, Thursday night. I mean, also Adam. You can say Adam 22 should be on the list. Like I said, I don't really go to him for his hip hop opinions. Like, what does he think about this, that happened in hip hop? But when it comes to their world of whatever they do, like
you got to put Adam Man White.
Street shit, I guess. We fucking with it. 1090 is 1090 still popping like he was a couple years ago?
No,
I ain't really seen 1090 going crazy. I mean,
he got exposed for snitching a while back.
Is he popping like he used to be?
He still gets views, but it's not the same. Though.
Wait, 1090 Jake. Isn't that the one that used to do like?
He used to
break down like.
expose people for snitching.
So how does he get like in trouble for snitching when he's already was doing that?
Because you
He's
can't
white.
be calling niggas out for snitching and trying to ruin their careers when you a snitch.
So he was already he built the whole career on snitching on snitches.
I mean,
But
I know y'all don't know too much about this guy. I'm looking at this YouTube. I'm just trying to look up YouTube. I'm looking at Milagro, see what her numbers look like. I mean, this got him. I mean, to be fair, for Vlad for that Diddy trial, y'all might not know nothing about this nigga, but there's this gay dude named Armand Wiggins. He was at the
he should
Diddy
be on
trial.
there.
He was at the Diddy trial every day last year, live streaming in the middle of it, putting up tweets. I mean, he's going live. He's getting 100,000 views each live. I mean, he's got in the emotion in that shade room, women's conversational world. So he could be on the list.
And
'Cause
then
like I said, guys,
technically, why Shade Room not on there?
I value the personality more than anything. So like these writers, like I know I was giving Wardu shit, like unless they're writing these masterful articles that are like their opinion pieces and they're just generating these buzz of conversations. I could have sat down with Jay-Z and got a million fucking I could have sat down with these same niggas if I worked for GQ Rolling Stone. So like I don't look at it as just like this guy is a power player because Jay-Z said this is the safest nigga for me to sit down and do an interview with. I just don't look at it that way, but that could just be me. So that's how I look at when I look at that. I value personalities over most things in this regard. So I'm really trying to think of anybody else. Any other snubs I could think of? NFR could have been on the podcast.
NFR, yeah.
Like I said, if like the kids take over, even like if on the radar, if they're on these things, NFR
For
should be on these
sure.
things.
I said Cam and Mace.
Well, Cam's on there, Mace isn't.
Oh, okay.
Cam was 15. All right, last one. Anybody can think of before I move on? I can't think of anybody else.
I just know Flacco, Wack, What's the Dirt. Those three should definitely be on there.
Charleston White.
I mean, if you wanted to say Charleston, I'd be mad at it.
I mean, what's the difference with Charleston White and Wack 100?
I mean, again,
As far as
they're
generating
putting
conversation.
They're putting editorial niggas on the list. You could put whoever at this point. So you can put Screwface on there. You can put a lot of YouTubers that we be watching. Hassan Campbell on there. A lot of people you can put on there. So niggas want to put editorial niggas on the list at 30 something. Hey, we can put the D-Fran show on there.
Look, he keep trying to throw little shots or something.
We just putting random niggas on that shit.
Put your podcast on it, nigga. I ain't no random. I'm a big dog now, nigga.
You a bit? Hey, I see you getting views. I see you, man. $58.
This
Bro.
nigga quick with it. I was literally just editing a video about Jeezy, and this nigga dropped the video already.
Jeez.
He got a bunch of allegations, like people call him a pedophile, and it's a lot of shit. Yeah, it's a lot of shit. But we see what happens to Von Diggs, so who knows if those are true or if they're not. So, what time is it? 11 o'clock? All right. I don't want to go too crazy. We got one more podcast next week before ICEMAN drops. And Drake was seen driving around the city in the back of a flatbed with a bunch of ice on it, dressed up. From what y'all have seen, does that make you guys excited about what we're about to get for ICEMAN?
I was more excited when I saw the picture of Adonis in the car seat and him at the funeral, walking with some girl. I think that when I saw that, I was like, okay, we're probably going to get like a short film type thing. Maybe I'm hearing Scary Hours 4 might drop this week.
Yeah, I've definitely seen Scary Hours 4.
Don't know how true that is, but you get like a 3-pack or a 4-pack, whatever. That'd be cool. Hopefully you get a couple singles on there. But yeah, I think when I saw the little ice shit, I think it was I think it's part of I don't know if he's trying to go for like a Dark Twisted Fantasy type shit where it's like the whole album is just a big concept. Because like that was a big thing for me with For All the Dogs, like how much of a lack of a concept there was. So I don't know if he's trying to do that with ICEMAN, where he's trying to make the whole thing like a short film, which would be cool. Would be nice to see. Or if it's just going to be on like an ICEMAN episode or some shit like that.
What I seen X saying, which or maybe it was What's the Dirt, one of them. It was an interesting take, kind of on what you're saying with the theme. It's like, I think it said Aubrey Graham as Iceman's or right Iceman's versus like Drake as Iceman. So it's like he's almost hopping into a new persona versus like we're getting something that was him before in a sense. So like with the theme, like, I definitely get where you're going with that. Um, I hope so. The scary hours thing is a little weird because it almost gives me that the J Cole dropping before the album vibes, and I just feel like what D
Yeah,
said.
I don't think
Definitely
that's worked. I
goes
think you
to
should do like you did with For All the Dogs. You drop it, and then you drop the pack on top
after.
of it after. I don't
Yeah,
think you
I'd
should
rather
drop it
that for
before.
sure. Unless
Especially
it's gonna
whatever,
be
especially whatever
singles.
you're gonna drop. If it don't got that shit on it, then just don't waste your time.
I'm pretty sure Scary Hours, if he dropped it, would have some shit on there. I'm pretty sure.
But then, like,
He
what's the
hasn't
point
messed
of
with.
not? Yeah, I would just want to wait because it's like you already have Iceman though. Like, what was the point of Iceman? Because Iceman got to have all the shit on it. So it's like if this is just extra shit, let's just get it after. Because Iceman is the main course. I don't need an appetizer at this point. We're a week away. Now, if this was like 3 weeks ago or a month ago, I'm here for it. 2 months ago, I'm here for it. We're a week out. I don't need it at
Shit,
this point.
maybe what he's filming is Scary Hours 4.
It's possible. The outfit looks insane.
Maybe
but,
it's,
you know.
it's individual music videos compiled into one short film, 3-4 songs, and
I would
that's
love a
Scary
short
Hours
film.
4.
I
Maybe
would love to
that's
see a short film.
A short film to build more anticipation. I think that'd be great for sure.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind that. It's different, it's creative, it's different, it's fresh. I kind of wanted to get the Iceman episode 4, but maybe he's gonna roll it out with the album. I don't know. He can go a lot of different ways with it, but I don't know. I know has the whole UMG situation going on. So is this? I'm assuming this will probably be his last album. Do y'all think he's gonna do like a Frank Ocean where he drops another album after this?
He technically can't. I heard you gotta wait a little bit, but I don't know the rules.
So I know they probably changed the rule, right, where you gotta like wait a couple months before you drop and shit.
I mean, I'm sure it's not his last album.
Yeah, and I don't think Drake is gonna step on his own music. He's gonna let this breathe for a while.
I feel like it's too much anticipation for you to be like was it what he dropped 2 albums 1 year? What was that? Like, Oz Nevermind, then Her Loss. I think he's gonna be like, this is gonna be one of my albums. Like, this is Views. This is No One's the Same. This is Scorpion. This is like, and I'm gonna let this one breathe. And this one's gonna do the work. People gonna love it, and then that's what we're gonna get from it. I don't see him.
You think it'll be better than Certified Lover Boy?
I mean, if it is, that'll catapult him to the top 5. So I mean,
You think this? So you think?
I'm gonna say about Little Boy like
is
around
5?
5, 6.
Okay. For me, I'm starting to hedge my bets that it will be. At first, I was kind of like, I think it's gonna be right around his peer. I think we're gonna get better than Certified Lover Boy.
I don't want to get my hopes up, so I just want to listen to the music, bro. That's it.
Yeah, I can already predict right now when we're listening to the first time, Wardo is probably gonna shit on it because every artist that he does like,
Not
when
true.
they drop albums, he shit on it.
No, well, yeah, but
That's what I'm saying. Every artist you like,
This
and
is
then
Drake,
they drop,
though,
you shit on it.
Nah,
You shit on Brother Dogs. I mean, shit, who knows? We shit
well,
on
I
Brother Dogs.
was ready to shit on Nicki's album, and she arguably had the best album that year. So
You even shit on Travis Scott album that one time. Was that Utopia you shit on?
Yeah, Utopia.
I did, yeah. I mean, that's not Astroworld. It's not Rodeo.
I'm
Not hers.
arguing.
Like,
I'm
it's
not
not better than
arguing.
any of those albums. So it's like, am I really shitting on it?
I'm just
Like,
saying you on the. I'm just agreeing with different. You are on the mean streak of one of your favorite artists.
am I
like to drop,
Fantano?
you
Y'all
just
saying I'm
like-
Fantano, bro? Come on, bro.
I wouldn't say all that,
I
but
don't know who you are.
I just
don't know that.
hold the greatest artist of all time to a high standard. That's it, bro. The same shit with J. Cole. And look what happened with J. Cole. What did J. Cole drop? A stinker.
Some people say it's the best album of the year, man.
Oh, the J. Cole fans saying that.
Yeah, that shit did come and go. I ain't gonna lie. For a J. Cole project, that's just like
But just like A$AP Rocky's album came and went.
he had great promo rolling into it. Nothing after. Nobody gives a fuck.
Niggas
No,
forgot
like I said, the
about
only
A$AP
album, the only album to stay in power at this very moment is
Don Toliver.
Octane by Don Toliver. That's it. Baby Keem shit.
nah, you know it's sad, bro. They was playing. Them niggas was playing Big Sean and Drake on the NBA playoff game in the beginning. It's like, oh yeah, this year ain't got shit. Like it was one of the
Even Kanye's album.
dark sky
Kanye's album was
fantasy.
good, but
Kanye
whatever it was
shit.
called. Paradise.
and Kanye's album was really good, but it's like
I still be listening to. I still listen to that in the Eat album, and obviously the Don Toliver.
I ain't
shit.
listened
That was
to
probably
shit since it came out.
Y'all
That's
niggas.
right.
I tried to listen. I was listening to
I be
Isaiah
shitting on
Rashad
all-
album. I was listening to Isaiah Rashad album this weekend. It was cool, but you know,
I'm good.
I was fucking with
shit.
what's his name? He from Houston. What's his name? OTB Fastlane. He dropped the album. I was like, I like this better than Don Toliver. I mean, not Don
I was
Toliver.
about to say.
Not Don Toliver. I'm sorry, not Don. More than this Isaiah Rashad shit.
Oh.
But
Y'all listen to that new Lil TJ?
nope, that nigga ain't getting no love. That nigga ain't getting no love on his music. He tried. He
Hey, nigga,
talk
react
shit,
to my album.
He talks shit about the streamers. And he begged these niggas to react to
React
it.
to my
Like,
shit.
Bruh, nobody wants to react to no fucking Lil TJ shit, nigga. Wardu hates, but when the internet tells him it was good, he changes his tune.
That's not true. No, I stand on whatever I say in the moment. It's probably going to stand for a while, bro. Her Loss. I'm still playing Her Loss. Her Loss came out 4 years ago.
This hit me. I ain't gonna lie. I was starting to feel a little views vibes going into this. Like it's gonna be some shit on there where it's like, nah, this was.
No, I was like, the way he's cinematically setting it up.
I hope so.
I'm hoping I get a views. Like, bro, I keep seeing this shit. Let me see. Is this connected? Let me see if I can find it. Bro, if the album start off like this, let me see if I can find that shit. Oh my god.
That thematic, like.
Let me see.
So. Chris Brown dropping this week, so you got some competition.
This is why I want this classic Drake sound and shit right here. This type of production. Now I don't know about that Iceman baby, why you so cool, freeze the world. But that sonic, that production, that's what I'm hoping to hear. Not every track, like he's gonna obviously have the highs and the lows
That's like
and the highs.
nothing was the same type shit.
But that's what I want. That's the type of shit that I want to hear.
I don't want to get my hopes up. Hopefully.
Oh, did we ever talk about there possibly being a double disc? People thinking about that?
I don't need. I don't think.
Yeah,
I
don't
keep
need
it,
it either.
Keep it concise. 15
I don't want
records,
a double
nigga.
disc.
I don't need double disc. I don't need double. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad at it.
J.
J.
But
Cole shit was double disc, nigga. Let's not do the double disc.
It's gonna be
I don't
better
need
than J.
double
Cole
disc.
shit.
I know, but nigga, let's leave the double
I think
disc
keep it
shit.
concise. Like you've been out for solo out since 2023. Give me your best 15 shit that culminates everything you've been through. Have your fun records. Have you hoes turn your back on me. Where my hoes at? Fuck y'all niggas. I'm fine with it. Because at first I was like, oh, Drake don't talk about the battle. At this point, I don't give a fuck. Give me all of it. This niggas, I don't give a fuck, honestly. This who you wanted this? You want this Kendrick? Fuck it. Put him in the grave. I don't give a damn.
All these
no expectations. Nigga, do everything. Do what you want to do.
They want you to talk about that shit anyway. So I don't really care. As long as I get good music.
Go crazy.
That's all I want. Good
go
music.
Crazy. And shit on them. Talk to them. Go crazy.
I want to see that same wittiness and shit like that with some shit we were seeing in Family Matters. I want to see that. Even when he was talking like shit on the No Face and records like that, like I just want to see him talk shit, bro. Like I want to see Vengeance Drake for
Drake.
real.
I was on this way, but now I'm like, fuck it. Drake, all the niggas that's gonna be when you start dissing all the other pussy hip hop media niggas that gonna be. But he's suing. I don't give a fuck. Sue, nigga. Sue and diss. I'm fine. I don't care.
And
I'm over this shit. I don't care. I want to have fun.
I want to have fun. It's not a territory that's not, like when you talk about all the different ways that Drake like gonna deliver. Like, oh, he might do a little dance record. He might do this record. Bro, Drake be having fuck the ops records on like his last from Worst Behavior. Like I'm trying to think like, bro, he's been on that type of time where he don't have no problem addressing niggas and how niggas feel about him. So for me, like I like that Drake. Like that's always been these niggas never loved us type. Like he's always understood that. That's always been something he knew how to also to like use as a chip on his shoulder and pop out even harder. So like for me, with that type of shit, it's like it's not even foreign to me with Drake. Like that's something like he's always been able to do and execute well. Mob Ties and all this other shit where survival, like he coming out talking mad shit. Like coming out talking mad shit, bro. So for me, I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine with him still being confrontational, sneak dissing. Like we know that's Drake, bro. Like he doing that. So it's like that's his bag, bro. That's his bag. So I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that for sure.
Yeah.
And we literally
excited for
a week away, bro. Like it's crazy.
1 week. 1 week. The most anticipated album. This got to be the most anticipated album of the 2020s, right? Like, there's no album that's more anticipated.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, this might be the most anticipated album of the 2000s.
No.
That might be a stretch.
Chill out.
That might be a stretch.
Chill out,
That might
chill
be a
out.
stretch.
Definitely the 2020s.
That might be. When I said the 2000s, I said, "Oh shit, we're talking about 50 Cent era,
CLB was
Eminem
kind of
era."
anticipated though.
It's up
No,
there.
CLB was anticipated because you had the Kanye West drama that was going on. He was trying to move Donda around whenever CLB was dropping. Like,
It would be up there. I say the Kanye album, like maybe like a Kanye album versus him and 50 Cent, because like that anticipation was just ridiculous how they built that up. Like maybe like Carter 3 or whenever he got out of jail. Like I'm trying to think like it would be like top 5 like most anticipated, just because it's like the reason I'm saying this is because it's like it's Godzilla or whatever you look at is that mega creature finally getting possibly slain. And like it's in like nobody ever thought he could be, not even thought he could be defeated, but it's like he was on the reign so long, so the fact that he like was possibly about to lose his throne and he like fighting back, like it kind of gives like and this was the dude that was the biggest like in hip hop since Jay-Z and really arguably bigger than him. So it's like it is a crazy story.
We gotta go back and revisit those conversations too. Like the biggest since Jay-Z. Like Kanye's bigger than Jay-Z, right?
Yeah, I'll say so.
It's crazy how like that thing in Bryce's mind, not even
conversation?
just Bryce's mind, but people's mind is a default to Jay-Z. It's like
Yeah.
there's a lot of niggas that's bigger than Jay-Z.
Because a lot of people still say he number one.
Oh, like
That's
they'll
the reason
just
I
say
say
he's
that.
unanimously number one rapper.
It'd be
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I say that. And
Okay.
I'm not. I wasn't trying to get into that bag, but yeah, I just think it's and then the fact that it was like the guy that was the biggest, and then it was his biggest rival, like that, with all that culminating, obviously, and it was arguably the biggest beef.
Ain't no argument. It was.
So it's like it's a good argument why this could be a top 5 anticipated album of all time, or even just talk about in modern history of hip hop for sure. Like it's a good argument. Maybe like a Astroworld. What happened first? Did the album come out first, or was the
There was hype around
album-
Astroworld.
There was a lot of hype around that. Yeah. That's the last.
I say of the 2000s, it's hard for me to really gauge hype from the early 2000s because I was like 6, 7, 8. Like I wasn't like, oh, what's going on here? Like, so it's kind of hard for me to gauge that. But I'll say from 2010 to now, from when I was really, caring about what was really about to drop, it's one of the most anticipated just because of everything that's culminated around it.
There's nothing more anticipated than that for sure. Like
I'm not gonna lie, views was very anticipated.
Views anticipated.
Yeah.
I mean, even I feel like Scorpion to an extent just post Pusha T was anticipated. So I mean, it's Drake, nigga. If there's controversy around it, like CLB was anticipated just because the Kanye shit, like it is what it is.
Drake is
yeah, I just feel like this is the biggest controversy around any of his albums. Like after the Meek shit, he won the Meek battle, so it eased the anticipation of him having to execute as much. He just so happened to still kill. The Pusha T shit, that was kind of a lot of people were shitting on him in that moment, and he bounced back hard. I don't know what he dropped before Scorpion. What was that, Scorpion, right, with the Pusha T?
Yeah.
So I don't know if he dropped anything to change people's mind going into that. Did he do any features, anything like that? But yeah, no, I don't know. This one, I feel like this is easily the biggest controversy around the album.
04 says, the guys, I'm from overseas. Jay-Z's highest charting album before he got with Beyonce was number 23.
What album was that?
Kanye is better artist, but I'll give Jay-Z the edge of just better rapper.
It's not true.
Overseas, I swear Luda and Ja Rule was bigger than Jay-Z. Okay.
Luda was.
That's funny.
Manufactured
I can see why.
corny, that's why I don't mess with Kendrick and Drake. They both industry puppets who will do anything to stay relevant, like start fake beef.
I kind of agree, but
Bruh, Taylor Swift sold 4 million records in 1 week. That's true. She did.
she's white.
Recently.
Eminem argument.
Why he say that though? Or why they say that?
Probably the most anticipated.
I guess.
Yeah, that's not our round.
Like,
I'm sorry, she might have it.
I think we were really talking about hip hop
guess.
albums. We weren't talking about like
about hip-hop.
actually, when One Direction got back together, niggas was hype.
Yeah,
Like they was when Harry
that's the
Styles
case.
dropped, like it was crazy.
Adele, I'm pretty sure one of her albums.
That probably was in
That
21,
was anticipated,
21
yeah.
or 25. I think it was
25 was anticipated.
Yeah, I'm sure some shit like that for
Whichever
sure.
one had Hello on it. That
Frank
one was
Ocean.
definitely
Frank Ocean, one of Frank Lemonade or whatever that shit.
Lemonade. Nigga, that's Beyonce.
What was it? Blonde. I'm
Blonde.
sorry. But then I would even say the fact that Rihanna ain't dropped it, just her next album impending.
Yeah, if Rihanna started putting out rumbling, she was dropping an album, that shit would definitely go crazy.
That shit would be ridiculous.
Joshua says Tech Nine shits on any rapper these dudes talk about lyrically. I mean, yeah, but does he make good music? Who gives a fuck?
A
nigga, like my thing is like a nigga could rap you into a coffin, like, but it's like, do you want to listen to that fucking WWE entry music? I mean, maybe. I don't. Like, I'm fine. Like, I'm good. Like, yes, Tech Nine can rap, but like, is he making great music? Like, we heard the record with him and The Rock. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it? That shit, all right, he can rap, cool. Like, there's a lot of niggas that can rap. There's niggas you don't even know right now that can rap crazy, but it's like they don't make good music.
We gonna rumble.
Rumble. This is my drive. This is my power. This is my work. This is an hour. This is it. Like, all right, bro, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, please. I don't know how to hear that shit ever again in my life. You know Tech Nine wrote that shit for The Rock too.
He definitely did.
You know he wrote that shit for The Rock. I just can't wait for Drake to do $1 million first week and shut these biased folks up. $1 million? I don't know about $1 million. He probably do like, I say 600. I say 600.
At best 750.
600.
At best 750.
Yeah,
if he sells physicals, if he sells physicals, I would be surprised if he do $1 million. If Drake posted tomorrow, here's my two separate vinyls, a physical, I wouldn't be surprised if he did $1 million.
I don't think he's doing that. But
I think he might.
If he does that, if it's just strictly streaming,
I think 510.
then I say maybe 600.
510.
I don't know who said. I think Worst the Dirt said Amazon. They got the shit already in the Amazon facility locked away, ready. They already pressed. Shit been,
I was like, if he has physicals for sure, it'd be like 7. I said $1 million. That might be a little. I mean, why not? There's so much anticipation behind the shit. I wouldn't be surprised. Shit, I don't know.
I say at best 750 because. At minimum, he doing 5 just with the anticipation. I feel like 450, 500, like that's like to be expected because like even the Party Next Door shit did like what almost 300. Like we talk about For All the Dogs did like 4 something like, and that shit was like throwaway like compared to how much anticipation this shit gonna have or how much it already has. So and then if it actually has some like shit that may go number 1, like say we see this week coming up. Like 5 to 6 songs in the top 10 from Drake, which we most likely gonna see.
He most likely will probably take over the whole
top 10.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like when you see that, like that's when I'm thinking easy 600, especially if it's shit that's gonna be here for 2-3 weeks in a row, and people already see that. Like I'm replaying this song 10 times just because this shit go crazy. You know how that is. Like Drake gonna have songs that niggas. It's gonna be songs that Drake gonna get replay of just because he said something crazy. He gonna have possibly 2 or 3 hits that niggas is gonna replay, and then that ain't even counting the other 4 or 5 songs that niggas gonna be like, oh, that's my favorite shit. Like this shit gonna be on replay. This shit gonna be on replay. So I could easily see 600, 7.
Bro said WWE intro music. I mean, that's what it is. Like hit the bodies, hit the floor. It's like, all right, bro. All right, shout out to you.
We gonna rumble. We gonna that shit.
It's about pride. It's about like nigga,
talk
get
about
the
pride.
fuck
Talk about
out
struggles.
of here. It's the insane asylum. When they gonna dial them, when they gonna ride them, we gonna hit them like dial. So it's like, bruh, shut the fuck up. I don't get how niggas listen to it. Like, I really don't. Like, niggas talk shit about a lot of music, and Tech Nine is a legend. I'm not trying to shit on Tech Nine, but y'all brought the nigga up. It's just like people really get in that car every day and say, like, bro, Spotify literally has every piece of music besides like mixtapes that's ever been out, and you decide to type Tech Nine in your phone, you're fucking crazy. I never want to speak to you in my life.
Do you think it's a region-based thing, like Flying Low or this Joshua person? Like,
man, Flying Low from Chicago.
But that's what I'm saying.
regional.
He from
like
Chicago.
Like, we from the South. We all about like how shit is sonically appealing. But like West Coast shit, like them niggas be bopping some shit. I'm like, I could never listen to, but they rock with it. So it's like I wonder if it's like a region type thing where like maybe they just like the rapping energy.
I ain't gonna lie, niggas are probably niggas won't be different. I ain't gonna lie, ain't that his thing? Like different posse, or like his thing is like I'm different or some shit. I think niggas want to be different, bro. It's like I can salute to you, I respect it.
That's like when niggas used to listen to Hobson.
Yeah, Hobson did some hard shit though. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot the little freestyles he used to do. Used to be hard, but yeah, it's like all right, bro. Like, okay.
Would you rather listen to Blueface or Tech Nine?
Blueface. The fuck?
Buzz down, Tatiana. Buzz down. Hey.
At least someone has hits. That's all I'll say.
Let me just do a comparison real quick.
Yeah, don't disrespect Blueface like that.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Blueface.
That was the first record I clicked on. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Nigga, Dead Lokes, Respect My Crippin', Tatiana. You crazy?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
They're like fake Eminem.
No,
fake Twister.
Fuck say shout out. No, thank you. No, I don't want to listen to that shit. I'm sorry. No, I don't. Like niggas will really sit here and tell you they rather listen to that shit than listen to this shit. You rather listen to that bullshit than like Lil Baby. And niggas say Lil Baby can't rap. Man, I don't know. Y'all, like I said, maybe niggas gotta wake up early. They gotta get perked up, so they want to hear niggas rap fast and whatever. Shout out, nigga. Shout out to Tech Nine. He a legend. He make millions of dollars independently. Shout out to him. He got a whole operation. He fuck with the Juggalos and all that shit. Shout out to him. But I can't fuck with it. I can't. I'm sorry.
Y'all doing y'all.
This dude loves Drake. I mean, nigga.
Y'all doing y'all song.
Hey, I seen the post earlier where you liked it. We should be celebrating this man's career a lot more than we is. This is the closest you're gonna get to a male version of Michael Jackson in a modern day era as far as dominating.
I ain't gonna lie, he ain't close to Michael.
No one is though, but it's like we ain't
disrespecting Michael no more by putting these bitch ass niggas next to Mike. I ain't got nothing to be disrespectful. We ain't doing that no more. Nigga ain't nowhere near Mike.
It ain't got nothing to do with being disrespectful. I said the closest thing to
Michael's
it. So
put that nigga over there with Paul McCartney.
Nah, he's bigger than Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
The Beatles, niggas, come on.
That's a random pool.
Nah, he ain't.
He's bigger than the Beatles.
Yeah, you see,
Drake,
I got more slaps than the Beatles, nigga.
Yes, he is, nigga.
Bro, we're in a different time, nigga. Cut the shit. God, I hate these niggas.
You talking about for white people, the Beatles?
I hate these niggas, bro.
Nigga said the Beatles.
If Drake, y'all know I love Drake. If Drake was implanted, I don't know. Actually, if Drake was planted in the 1970s, he might have been going crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
He would have been. Bro, are you talking?
That nigga might be going crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't even trying to. Like, only reason I'm saying that, bro, it's like Michael Jackson dominated shit from 69 to 95 or some shit like that. Like damn near 20 years, bro. Who else has been able to do that? Besides any, no one's ever been as close to a run like that besides Drake. Drake on a 15-year run of clearly being top artist, bro. Top artist, bro. Like shout out to Stevie, maybe him, but I'm saying it's not many niggas, bro.
Why you make that face word on this name? He said it.
I've been going back. I listened to 44 different artists this whole week from 1920s to 1980s. So
that's my point. That's my point. You can listen to anybody in the world. Anybody in the world you can listen to on these phones.
That's a lot of niggas.
Anybody in the world, but niggas want to listen to this shit.
We gonna type this shit up.
Nigga, what? You can listen to anybody in the world.
Yeah, I'll go listen to Kodak Black before that.
Y'all niggas ain't never gonna shame me about listening to Drake off Tech Nine. I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas suck dick. You ain't never gonna shame me for that. And I don't know. Like I said, Tech Nine fans different. That shit got 100 million views, 100 million streams on Spotify. Like I said, he getting bread. But that's one of his most popular songs on here. Like that's what y'all niggas are jamming. Shout out,
bread, bro.
Shout out.
Niggas
I'm good on that.
And what if this nigga just to go
Chris
back
Brown,
to
Chris Brown has been
Michael
around for
Jackson
20 years.
conversation.
Chris Brown hasn't had that success.
But he ain't been top. Not even Chris Brown ain't even been top 5. Like even if we say Drake was top 3 at all times, like artists,
he doesn't chart like Drake
to now. It's just different, bro. Like, what if this nigga actually drop a top 3 album in his catalog? What if he actually drop his best album of all time? That would be like, bro. That's I don't even think nobody can fathom that conversation.
That's not happening.
Because bro, it's so hard to even fathom. But imagine a nigga actually do that though.
Tech Nine makes music for niggas that work at Walmart. Yes, and they do. They got like
Graveyard
they wear what's some shoes you can skate in?
Heelys.
Like they'll roll up with their chocolate bar getting off work. Like nigga, get the fuck out of here. Move along. Move along. Get the fuck. Get away from me. That's black school shooter music. Like get the fuck away from me.
Niggas working
That's a
graveyard.
school shooter. Get the fuck away from me. That nigga be in the back of the warehouse going, get away from me. Get. I don't want to. Don't talk to me. But shout out to Tech Nine though, because that's Flying Low's favorite artist. Yeah, man. ICEMAN coming soon.
Y'all got a song for us?
We got some music. What's going on? Let me see. Am I
got any new Meek Mill, Bryce?
No, not me. I've been listening to old shit.
Hey, okay, give us your best old shit. I was thinking about that this week. Maybe we just highlight anything. Highlight any music that you've been listening to this
I like
week.
that. Okay.
Highlight whatever you've been listening to this week that you vibing with. Just let us know, man. What have you been listening to?
Not Nine Vicious, but
let me know what you've been listening to.
Let
me go to my Unskippables playlist.
All right, you can play.
I got a
What's
song.
it?
Shout out to Fabulous.
Go ahead.
I got a song called "Oh My" featuring Fabulous, Wiz Khalifa, and Roscoe Dash. Oh my, DJ Drama.
Listen to this track, bitch. Hey, Sean, we got one. It's the one, my nigga. Gangsta Grill, Girl Power, Low Soul. What's doing with all that, girl? Let's go. I got one in Miami. She mean with a mouthpiece. Like LeBron, I'm taking my talents down to South Beach. Pineapple to chase it. Go ahead, girl, just taste it. All we drink is my shit. Coca so wasted. Love that little waist shit. Damn, them hips just sit out. Now I see who all these hating girls be talking shit about. From the front, looking like she got some ass, probably. They say that's a sign, girl. Astrology, tight denim with them little rips in them. Wait in line, jeans.
That nigga said that's a sign. Astrology.
The Big Sean boy.
This nigga Big Sean before Big Sean.
You're the one, girl.
All right, let's get this party like a rock star shit off the ox.
That shit brought me back.
Party
to
like a rock. Party like
Different.
a
I
rock.
put mine in the private chat.
That
Yeah,
shit brought me back to high school prom.
This was from Zap. They dropped in like 1985.
Oh shit.
That nigga Will listen to old shit. He must have some old hoes in the Uber this week.
Oh shit.
That's hilarious.
Searching for someone who can share that special love with me. And your eyes have that
Nigga called you Kanye East.
Who, me or War Dude?
What do?
Why would I listen to you?
All right, man. Shout out to Zap. Shout out to Computer Love. All right, I've been in my Drake mood, so we're gonna play some shot for all the dogs. Let's go.
Hey, what? What's up? Is it real?
Is it real?
Yeah. Hey. Give a if they remember. I was in the cold when those froze. I was sleeping in the whip trying to get a grip. I remember. Didn't have no
Clean
trying to
version?
go. All these rappers little bro me.
Bro, me. Fuck
I
it, I
Way
remember.
before they had a damn, I was whipping in the
Why is it
night like
muted?
that. European, I remember. I remember
It was a
driving
clean
Hollywood
version.
for a label meet and think about more cake than a funnel. I remember. Now these don't remember. I know Niche remember. I know Jay remember. Hey, what? Off endorphin. Started out in all my brothers' beefs like an orphan. I was still on roads when it's pouring and storming and shit is not rewarding. I do not feel important. I wanna see some scratch from the shit that I'm recording. In Memphis smoking blacks, trying to act like I enjoy it. Maurice Francois, Jerbo, what I'm sporting. And most death gave me like a rat for performing. Crib I got now made me think of when I had to put some money on the mortgage. This don't feel like home anymore. It's just walls, doors, and floors that only I can afford. Remember when it used to mean more, mean more. I got money in the top drawer. It ain't much, but we not poor. You're mine and I'm yours. Like a broke couple, we on one accord for sure. I remember pulling up at Tossie.
That was like a broke couple. We on one accord. Damn, a Honda Accord is for broke. Like, goddamn, nigga. Like Drake make it where you can't do normal, regular shit. Like, he just shit on every regular, normal, like, nigga. Honda Accords be nice too. Like, goddamn.
They be lasting long as hell. Yeah.
Nigga said poor like this too. We on one accord. Goddamn. All right, man. That's it for tonight. Next week is the last week. Should we do a podcast next Tuesday or should we just wait for Thursday?
I feel like we're gonna get some type of content that's gonna drop and we're gonna go live.
All right, we'll do this. Let's do this. If Drake drops something, let's forget Drake. Not forget Drake, but let's table that. If something earth-shattering happens between now and Thursday, we'll do a podcast.
Looks like we're doing a podcast.
If nothing happens, then Thursday, ICEMAN, first listen, we'll be here. Tune in. The biggest album of the year is dropping. I know hate niggas is excited because y'all gonna be there. Y'all gonna listen still.
I don't have too many sources, but
about to go up again.
Wednesday, I don't know. Tomorrow, I don't know.
I'm buying the bottle.
I don't know.
I'm buying the bottle. I'm saying it's up. I got my shit.
I don't know. Something may or may not happen tomorrow in the evening. I don't know.
Well, if something happened, then nigga, we'll be here Tuesday.
Countdown. I did see it was a countdown. It was like
it was a countdown for sure, and it got deleted.
We'll see.
Well, we'll see. But we have we'll be back next week, either for a podcast or Iceman first listen. So see y'all then. We out.